Yes.
Yeah, this is a product I created as a mobile phone. So, and these are the options I gave: Android 9, 10, and 11. And this is features in gestures navigation. I just gave these three gestures navigation
Okay.
features. And in WhatsApp, it's a blank, and I didn't add anything in the WhatsApp. So when I
Okay.
go to the code, I click this edit lines. Next. It's coming like this. When I selected these two and click on this save, it is showing us too few options selected in WhatsApp.
Yeah. So there are, because there are no options under WhatsApp. That is why it is showing. So there has to be some, when you are creating a feature, it cannot be blank.
Okay, there should
There
be
has to
something.
be an option. Yes, there has to be something, and
Okay,
it needs to be selected when you are going through.
okay. And one more thing, like if I click this gesture navigation, it is showing me here mobile phone. Like the mobile phone is a product, right? In that mobile phone, the feature is gesture navigation. It doesn't show the
Yes.
option like Android 9, 10, and 11, right?
No. So over here it will not show.
Okay, okay, got it. That's the one doubt I have there.
Okay. So
And
now.
I created the one product as an Android 9, and I just gave these features in Justice Navigation and Digital Wellbeing, and these three features I added in this Android 9. So if I go to the code and add these things, so I can like under the mobile phone, the Android 9, and under the Android 9, and these three features are there. So it will also show these three features. Can I see in the Android 9? Or like only in the mobile phone?
Under Android 9, because the features are under Android 9, right? So you
Okay,
will be
I can
able to
see
see
that
it under
is
that.
okay, but just a second. I'll just delete this one. So if I click this Android 9, it will show me the features or
Yes, so the Android 9 product, when you are selecting it,
okay,
so before you land up on this page, at that time you would be able to see it.
before. So can I go back again? Okay. Here I need to give mobile phone, right? Or like Android.
No, Android 9, not mobile
Android.
phone.
Okay.
The features are under Android 9, right? So you have not,
Yeah, I didn't give that.
why it is not showing, because you have not selected the price for that.
Yeah, yeah.
That is why it is
So-
not showing.
But I gave this price book as well. It's $200 for Android 9.
Then why it is not showing?
It is showing only 10 and 11. I think I didn't make it active. It is active only, everything is there.
something is missing. That is why probably, because it should be showing otherwise. Not sure why it is not showing. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll check on that, and then I'll get
Okay.
back to you why what you have missed it on it, why it is not showing.
Okay.
Still, you have checked on active. So we would
Okay.
be starting with today's session now.
Yeah.
So if you can stop sharing, so I'll start sharing my screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Start today. So we will be starting today with products attribute.
Okay. Sure.
So what does it mean to bundles only? But then there
Okay.
are attributes for a product which has nothing to do with the bundle. Say for example, you are buying clothes.
Yeah.
So there are attributes related to the clothes like size and color.
Yeah.
So it does not impact the bundle, but it provides variety to the product which you are buying. So I will be sharing you a trailhead module link as we have done for bundle configuration. So
Okay.
this we will do, like, this is for you to practice, and you will be able to learn how we need to create attributes on that.
Okay.
So in today's session, like, there has already been a recap, like we have done creating products, bundles, features, product options.
Yeah.
Now there will be attributes which has nothing to do with the bundles, but it enhances the value of a product.
Yeah.
So in today's agenda, we would be learning about configuration attributes, inline attributes, and global attributes. So there are
Global
attributes
application.
of
Okay.
three types. We would be seeing how we can define them and configure those attributes.
Okay.
So configuration attributes is like we are collecting additional information from the users, what product or what type of product they are looking for. Say for example, color and size. So color and
Okay.
size is a generic attributes.
Yeah.
It can apply to clothes. It can apply to, like, color can apply to various things. Like if you are
Yeah.
say for
Car.
a advantage,
Car.
if you have
Bike.
like uh, like the home
Car.
theater
Bikes.
system, so it
Phone.
can be of a
Yeah.
black color, it can be of a red color, it can be of white color or any other color.
Yeah.
Size can be dependent on, say, clothes. Then there are bags. Then there are other things, like it could be, say, bed sheets. Then there are size could also be for in case for utensils. So on and so forth. So wherever it is applicable, we can use it there. So what it says is, when we are creating a configuration attributes, it is associated to the bundle itself and can be cascaded to the product options as well. So the smartwatch product which we are seeing, so we will see that there are couple of attributes related to it, like the watch dial size. So dial size can be small, big, large. So I have differentiated like based on inches. So it is a 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, so on and so forth. Dial
Like for
shape
ex
could be yeah.
Yeah, for example, like attributes are like outside ones and the bundles are like inside parts.
Yes.
Like if you go
Yeah.
for the smartwatch, the bundles are like what's the
Related to the
uh,
product.
related to the product, right? Okay. Okay.
And
The attributes are like
attributes
charger,
will be
charger
attributes
also
will
will
be
come
related
under
to the
appearance. Okay.
appearance of that product. So
Okay.
if I'm buying a watch, I can buy a watch which has 2 inch dial, I can buy a watch which has 3 inch dial. So it only
Okay.
changes the appearance. Then the dial shape, it could be square, rectangle, circle, oval, whatever you feel like. Then
Okay.
watch
Got
bands. So if I want to buy a watch band which should have a leather strap, I can have that. If I want a watch band should be of titanium, I can have that. If I
It's
watch a watch band should be of rubber, I can have that.
it's like a customization type, right? Which
Yes,
size I need with,
customization.
yeah, customization. Okay, got it.
So we have a use case over here wherein we would be seeing on the smartwatch how would we creating it.
Okay.
So it is only the text part. I'll take you on my application. So this is how my smartwatch product looks over here. I'll just zoom in further to see it is clear. It should be clearly visible to you. Okay. So now earlier we have seen creating a product. So all the fields which are there. Then we have gone to see the product like price books. I have marked the price book. If I don't have a price book, our product will not show. Then we have seen the features part of it, and then we have seen the options part of it. So today we would be learning about configuration attributes. So once for contribution attributes, whatever first what I need to do is I need to click on this setup icon.
Okay.
So once I click on this, you will get a drop down, click on the setup, and over here you will have a home page. You need to click on object manager. So once you click on object manager, what you need to do, you need to type over here, which is product option, and you need to click on product option. So once I click on it, a new page will open up. So over here we have seen that it says values can be cascaded to all product options within the bundle. So over here that is what we are doing. So once I have my product option, what I'll do is right now I see this page. So under this product option, I need to click on fields and relationships. Now once I've clicked on fields and relationship, what I will do, I will create a new field. So over here, what I am looking for is I want to have a configuration attribute which is for watch bands, because
No.
I want the users to select whatever watch band, whatever style of watch band they want, they can select as per as per their requirement. So what I will do is over here, I'll go and click on new. So once I click on new, you will see it's asking to choose a data type. So I will choose pick list because there will be multiple values over here. So I have chosen pick list, and then I'll go and click on next. So I have already created the field, but I'll show how we need to do
Yeah.
that. So this will called a field label. So whatever field label I want, like I want to watch band, so this will come, and then I want to enter values. So say for example, I want to differentiate watch band with say three types. Say rubber strap, then it should be strap for steel.
And silicon straps.
Yeah, silicone straps you can have, and you have a leather strap. So this I have done. Now rest of the fields you can leave it as is. You don't need to mark checkbox anything, and you need to click on next. So once you click on next, you will see a page like this. You don't need to do anything, any changes over here. You just need to go and click on next. So once you click on next, you just need to click on save. So right now I have already created, so I will not hit save. I will show the field what I have created for you. So over here I will go and search for watch bands. So this is the field I have created, watch bands, and I have three options over here, which is watch band, rubber watch band, and leather watch bands. This is one field I have created. Now what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll create the same field on the other. So right now I'm on product option. I need to again go ahead and I'll close this. So what I will do, I'll duplicate this field, this particular tab. And right now I'm on product option. I'll click on object manager, and over here I will type quote line, and then I'll select quote lines, and I'll go to field and relationships. What field object I have created over here? Watch band.
Watchman.
This one. I need to make sure that I have to create the same field over here as well. And you also need to ensure the API name. So this is auto populated.
Okay.
So it should be the same at both the places. So I have already created over here for you. So I'll just open it up, search for you and show it to you. So you will see my field label, my field name and my API name is both this, like all three are same. And they have the same pick list values. Is
Yeah.
it clear up till here?
Yeah, and one more doubt, like why we are separately creating fields and relations? Because like when we are creating the products and the features and the bundle, we didn't go to these field and relationships, right? Why we are going for the attributes like the product and the code line?
Okay, so whenever we have to create an attribute, this is like a if we do not create an attribute over here,
Okay,
we will not be able to see. So, say for example, if you go and buy t-shirts, so if they do not have any size or they don't have any color, how you will not be able to differentiate which one you want to buy. Every product, if you pick any product, it will every product will show a t-shirt, but you will not be able to filter it with sizes. So we need to
okay,
create a field in field and relationships. Only then you will be able to see the impact of whatever we are doing it over here when we are selecting the products.
and
So
one more
once we
thing, like
have created identical fields under product option and under quote lines, after that what we need to do, I'll again duplicate it and then I'll click on over here. I'll go to configuration attribute. So once I am on the configuration attribute, what I need to do is I need to click on fields and relationships. And then over here, I need to search a field which says target field. Now, when we are on the target field, I need to add the value, the field which I have created over here, which is watch bands. So I have created watch bands on both product options and quote lines. I need to copy the name of watch bands, go on to my target field, and I need to add it under the pick list. So how do we add it? I just need to click on new and you will see a box over here and you need to paste it. So you need to paste the API name. So once you paste the API name, you will see there are two options over here, which is a configuration attribute and the global attribute. So we need to select which one to choose. Now, what is the difference between configuration attribute and a global attribute? Global attribute will be an attribute which can be used multiple at multiple instances with multiple products. So I was talking about color. So color you can associate it with clothes. You can associate color with bags. You can associate color with speakers. So it is like a global attribute. I can apply the same attribute to different products,
okay,
but I cannot apply the watch band to all the products, right? It will
yeah,
be only restricted to watches. So I will select it as configuration attribute rather than global attribute.
okay.
So I have already added this. So then I don't need to add it once again over here. Now what we need to do the next. So right now, this is my product. I need to click the drop down which is next to more. And you will see a value which says configuration attributes. And I'll select open it up. So right now I have already have these attributes over here. I'll click all. So you will see color is my global attribute. All the rest is my configuration attributes. So I
Yeah,
will be creating one more attribute over here which is watch band. So what I'll do, I'll click on new and I need to select. configuration attribute and not the global. And then I'll click on next. So on which product I'm applying my attribute? So I'm applying it to smartwatch.
Okay.
Row number is like it is in the order. So I will say I'll take row number 20. Attribute name, what attribute I have created. So I have created the attribute which is watch band. Band or bands. Watch bands. Watch bands. Now over here, this is the target field. So if we do not go on configuration attribute and update my field over here, I will not be able to see from where it is picking the value. So this is very
Okay.
important. You need to choose watch bands over here. Only then it will store or pick the value of this particular
From that
attribute.
one. Okay, got it.
Now I have done this, and then there is one more thing over here. So over here you have a feature button. So I can
Yeah.
choose a feature. So where I want this watch band to display. If I choose my feature, it will display under the feature. If I don't choose it, it will show above the feature.
Okay.
Okay. So right now I will choose the feature. So I have chosen my feature which is watch bands over here. And then if I click save, it will show it. So once I click on save, so I have gone here under more and I have opened the configuration attributes. The same thing you can do if you are on the products as well. So if I go into the product and smartwatch, so there are options for configuration attributes. So right now you can see watch bands over here.
Yeah.
The same
Why
thing you
can't
can do from here as well.
yeah, why that's why I'm asking. Why can't we add it from here only? Like the previously we added that options and everything here only, right?
Yeah, we can add it from here. Like there are two ways. Either you go to add from here, or you can add it from here. Either ways you
Okay.
can do
Okay.
that.
Okay. But the things only for the attributes we need to go to the product quote line and the target attributes,
Yes,
and we
yes.
need to take it out. So, okay, got it.
So now once I have added my watch band over here, if I go to my quote lines, so right now I will click on remove, and now I will add my product. So you will see my watch band is coming under my feature, which is a watch band feature.
Okay.
And if I choose this, it does not gives me any option, but I have an option to add the products. Okay. So this is the same thing like I have created for location. So I have created a what you say an attribute location and I have placed it under charging options.
Okay.
The results which you see for location when you select the region, it is for like getting. So there is a role like product rule defined. That product rule we see later.
Okay. And this rubber band, like it's already if you click that once and this one, the watch straps will pop up, right?
So this is a feature. Sorry, this is an attribute which I have created.
Yeah.
So it only shows like the products over here. So if you select this and the product over here, it will show leather watch band and then it will go selected. So these are
Okay.
two different types of attributes which I have created. So one attributes come over here which is at a feature level, and then we will learn how we are creating these two attributes. So meanwhile I'll remove this. So what I'll go to in order to remove it, I'll just remove it from my configuration over here. So from my configuration tab, I'll go on to watch bands and I'll delete it. So once I delete this configuration attribute, I'll not no longer be able to see it over here. So if I click on cancel, and if I again choose my product, you will see the watch bands, the feature is not coming over here. The attribute basically is not coming over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are done with configuration attributes, wherein we are creating the attributes and we are displaying it under a feature action. Now we would be learning of inline attributes, how we go for inline attributes. Attributes is an attribute. It is the same creation, like how do we create an attribute. All the process steps are same, like it is used for collect specific data to a product option. So right now when we created a watch band which was under a feature, so we were creating uh, like it was implied to the products which were there. But when we create inline attribute, it will be specific to that product option only, and the display like attributes will be displayed for all the product options within the particular feature. So it could not happen that it will not display for one product and it will display for others. It will display for all of them.
No, I didn't get like inline attributes.
Okay.
Could you please elaborate it?
So these two are my inline attributes which I have created. So if I whatever product I add it over here, no matter if there are 10 products. So right now there is only watch straps. If there are 10 different types of products
Yeah.
under watch bands, say for example, if I have to show it to you, consider it as a clothing line, like a where you go and buy clothes. So if you have clothes like t-shirt, then jeans, then shirt, and then you have other products which are not clothes like bags and jewelry and perfumes. So whatever inline attributes you have created, be it only specific to clothes, but it will also show for other products which it is not capturing any data regarding it. So we need to make sure that for which product we need to have an inline attribute, and for which product we should be only creating a attribute which is at a feature level.
No, one more doubt. Like you said, like if you're selecting inline attribute, then the things like it will show for every product, right?
Yes,
Then
it
it
will
would
show
be
for
like a
every product.
yeah. Then it would be like a waste of data only, right? If you're going for the like a jeans, for the jeans only we need the color or like the size.
Yes,
If
but
you
if
go
you
for
have a
the
jewelry, but if you
yeah,
have a
if you have
jewelry, and then you don't
jewelry,
need color and size.
yeah, color and size. So if it is show for those both the things for this
Yes,
jewelry
so
and
we
for the
need to
jeans.
place the products in a proper way so that it
Okay.
does not shows misleading data, or it should not ask the data which is not appropriate to the product.
So that's why we are using inline products, inline
Yes,
attributes.
yes. So we
Okay.
are configuring. So when we are configuring the product, or when we are configuring the attributes, so it should be in such a way that it should be asking appropriate information about the product, and should not be asking the same information for every product.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So the steps for creating it is the same. We need to go to have the way we created it for product option. Sorry, the way we created for watch bands, we need to create it for the other two as well. So we would be going and creating over here. So we created watch bands under product option. We have created it over here. So we need to create the choice of straps as well. So now I have pulled. So over here, okay, it's not there. So right now I'm to search in port line. So under port line, feed elder relationships. So what I have done over here is I have created one more field which is choice of straps. So over here also in product option we already have a watch band. So under watch band what we had, it had steel, rubber and leather. Now you will see what I have done and gone ahead. So I have pulled a field which says choice of strap. So under choice of strap, what do we have? So it is the same way we need to create it over here. And then I have done as, so first, uh, under steel, I have taken, so I have created such a long list over here. So it is
Okay.
titanium, chrome, steel, then there is red color, blue color, yellow, then there is leather, types of leather. So the same field which I have created under product option, the same field with same details I have created under port lines as well. Is it clear up till here?
Yeah, the quote line and the product should be the same,
Option.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
they should have
It's just
identical fields. If
okay,
any
okay,
of the details is missing over here, then it will
okay,
not work properly. So I have done this. Then on the target field under configuration attribute, I have added the choice of straps over here.
okay,
So we just need to click on new and add the choice of straps. So now what I have done next is I'll go back to my product option under field and relationship. You will see a button which says field dependencies. So I will click on this field dependency and you will see that there is a controlling field and a dependent field. So I'll click on edit to show you how it works. So what basically I have done over here is, so under watch bands, when you will select steel watch band, choice of strap will only show three options, which is titanium, chrome, and steel.
okay,
When you select rubber watch band, it will show only color ones, which is red, blue, green, whatever. When you select leather watch band, it will show the leather ones. So this is a watch band is a controlling field. It is controlling what the choice of strap field should show as a value. So we'll see it in action over here.
like we need to click include value and exclude value like that. There
Yes.
is it is
Yeah.
showing.
Yes. So we need to just select it. So from the drop down,
Okay, edit.
whatever we select over here. So right now I have selected titanium, chrome, and steel. If I select green color and click on includes value, so it will show green color under this also. But I don't want that. I only want it
Okay,
to show that ways. So now once we have done this, again we need to go back to my configuration attributes, which are under Salesforce CPQ, and I need to add my attributes. So I can add it from here, or I can go onto the product and I can add it from here.
okay,
So now when I have added my product from here, what I have done is I want it to, we can add it like if you want to show or like it is a required one or not required one, we can leave it as it is. So now when I go onto my code and if I click on cancel and click my product over here, so it will show when I select my product. So I've selected three products for watch straps. So there could be a scenario wherein a person is buying one watch, but they
yeah,
want different types of straps. So one strap they can buy, like if they buy steel one, you will see under choice of strap, it will only show titanium, chrome, and steel.
okay,
So I'll choose chrome. The next band what I want, I want a rubber one, and I choose it as orange color. And then I want a leather band, and I can choose it as whatever leather I want. So this is the one. I am buying one watch, but I am buying straps of three different types.
Yeah.
So this is my inline attributes, which is dependent upon the product which I am buying. Now, if you change it, like for if you go for, if your product is say internet provider, you created a product, right?
Yeah.
Now, if a person is buying an internet service provider, and if he chooses to buy the internet services with a data of 200 GB on a monthly basis, so he can choose 200 GB from here. So you can choose like data, whatever, 200 GB. Now he wants, say, if with the data, he also wants phone line connection. So phone line connection with a talk time of whatever minutes. So
Okay.
this is how he can configure. So we have seen the inline attributes. We have seen the configuration attribute which falls under the
Watchbands.
feature over here, under the feature. Now
Yeah.
you
I
will
get
see
it.
that there are some attributes which are at the top of my product. So if I am selecting creating my configuration attribute, and when I go over here, so which one is this? Watch dial this size. So I don't want my watch dial size to be specific. So it is a generic one. So if I don't choose a feature over here, it will be shown at a top. So I want my
Mm.
users to choose if they want the dial size. I don't want it to be under my feature over here. So that is why I
Mm.
have not chosen feature under my configuration attribute.
Okay.
Same applies for dial shape.
Except the feature,
Is
the
it?
other things is the same, right? To creating a
Yes,
watch dialysis, I need to go to the product and the quote line, and they should be identical.
yes,
And after that, I need
yes.
to go to configure attributes, right?
Yes, so after that you need to go to configuration attributes. Under
Okay.
target field, you need to add them as values. You need to create your fields on product option and quote lines.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
And
So
then
actually,
what you need to
attributes
do
plays
next,
a major role. Like,
yes.
okay.
And then you need to come to your Salesforce CPQ. You can create your configuration attributes from over here, or you can create your configuration attributes from over here.
Okay.
Now we will be seeing the configuration attribute which is for global ones. So what
Okay.
difference it is making if I have a global, that we will see over here. So it says global attributes allows us to define reusable set of attributes. So we can use the same attribute which we have created again and again with different products, different product options. So if I have a color, I can use it with bags, I can use it with clothes, I can use it with a home theater as well. And same applies for size. Size can be used with clothes, bags, utensils, maybe any other product as well. So those are the things. So it says size, color, pattern, dress material can be reused across different clothing product options like t-shirts, shirts, dress, jackets. So this is the way we could have. So these are like the ones which I was able to identify. So how do we create a global attribute? So when we have to create a global attribute, we will be only creating a field under product options. We do not go and create the field under quote line.
Okay.
So when we have to create a field, so what we will do? So it will be only under color
Product
or
option. Okay.
size. So if I choose size maybe. So it is only under over here. It will not be on the quote line. So we'll close this up. And whatever we are creating, the field over here, we need to make sure that we are adding the field on our configuration
Configuration.
attributes under target field.
Okay.
So this step talks the same thing. It says add the API into the custom target field quick list, navigate to Salesforce CPQ, go to configuration, global attribute, and navigate to attribute set. Okay, this is the different part. So once we have created my field over here, I've created my field under product option. I've created my added my field on the target field. After that, what I need to do is I'll come back on my Salesforce CPQ part. And then what I will do is I will create a global attribute field. So I've already created one. So I'll just delete it and show it to you again how it needs to be created. So we'll click on new, and now I will choose global attributes
Okay.
and click on next. So over here it will ask me color. So I need to give the proper name. So it is color only. And then I need to choose the target field. So from here I will select the target field and click
Okay.
on save. So now my global attribute is created.
Okay. And target
What I
field
need
is
to,
like 1 minute. Vinay, and the target field is like system generated, right?
so target field is over here. When you
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
update the API name, then
Yeah.
only
That.
you will be able to see it on the drop down.
Yeah. That one is like system generated, right? That underscore C.
Yes, that is system generated.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is
Yeah.
the
If we
API
have
name.
like yeah, two names of the same like two same names, and it would be like a different. Uh, the system automatically generates a different names, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So now, once we have done this, what we need to do is I need to go and to click on more, the drop down next to it, and then I need to click on attribute sets. So over here, I have created one attribute which is for clothing. So how do we create it? Just click on new and you need to type the name. So whatever attribute sets you wish to type. So
Okay.
right now I am doing it for clothes. So I have taken clothing attribute sets. So this is how it looks. Then I need to click it open. So you will see we updated the name. And then we need to click on related. So under related, you will see attribute items and product attributes. Are you able to follow up till here?
Yeah.
Now what we need to do is I'll go on to attribute items. I'll click on new configuration attribute. So it is color, the configuration of attribute which I have created. And now I will choose the sequence. So sequence is like a number on which sequence it should be displayed. So I'll
Yeah.
choose 10 and click on save. So you will see my attribute items is created.
And
Now
what is the difference between
I
the
have,
attribute item and the product attribute sets?
okay. So attribute items, it will be how many types it will be showing over there. Like if you choose color, so it is what type of color it is there. It will show over there.
What type of color? Okay.
Yeah. Now over here, I have product attributes sets one field. So which means I am aligning the configuration attribute, the global attribute which I have created to which product. So once you click on new, you can select the product option. So over here, I will choose say this shit is already done. I don't know if I have created the product option. So I'll create one more. So configured SKU would be my main product. So I have my main product over here, and then optional SKU I will create it as. So I'm creating my new product, which is bag, active product family. I choose consumable. Then I click on save. Quantity is one. And sequence will be 30. Okay, so this I have done. Now I have one more. So whenever we are creating the attribute sets and product attribute sets from here, so if you will click on new, so you need to give number over here instead of the name. So that is you may not be able to remember the number. So for that, what you can do is you can go over here under the product, and from the product you can go ahead and create the, what do you say, product attributes set. So how do we do that?
It's little bit confusing about these product
Yes, yeah, yeah.
attributes.
I'll just refresh this page. So I will show you how it actually looks like when we are
Okay, okay.
going ahead
Yeah.
and showing in.
Till before the inline attributes, it's clear, but when we came
Hmm.
to the global attributes, like it's little bit like
Yeah. Okay. So we have our product options over here. So I have so many product options over here. Okay. No, I'm looking at a different product altogether where we have created. So it is not this product I'm talking about.
okay,
I'm talking about a product which is this one. So you have my product options over here. So once you have created a configuration attribute global one, so instead of going from product attributes sets under the attribute set, what we need to do is we can go from my options over here as well. So if I open my product option, and I can go on to related, and you will see product attribute sets over here. So
okay,
this will be showing the number directly, so you don't need to search for numbers. Attribute sets you can easily look for clothing, and then it will show the sequence, you can save it. So this is how it will be looking. So now I will show you how it looks. I will check for UX. I'll just refresh it once. So it is showing over here. For bags it is showing, and if I go for t-shirt, it is showing t-shirt. Okay, so I'll just move over here. So right now we have discussed is steps to create. So we created the custom field for color under product options. Then we added the API name of color under target field pick list. Then we have moved to Salesforce CPQ. We went to configuration attribute and we clicked and created a new global attribute. After that, we again went to attribute sets. We clicked in and we created a descriptive name. So this is attribute sets and product attribute. We can also create attribute items and product attribute sets from the product. Now, if
yeah,
you go to the second slide, this is how it will look. So global attributes are color and size. So this is we are creating at the first level. Then
okay,
attribute items, then attribute sets. So attribute set is like how many types of colors and sizes are available. So size could be small, medium, large, double XL, all those types. Same goes for color: red, blue, green, orange, blue, black. Then attribute items will be there depending upon the color and the size, how many items are available.
Okay.
And then these are the product attribute side sets, which is allocated to all the types of product options which are there.
Like what are the product attribute sets?
So the attribute
If you,
sets which we have created
okay.
for color and size, so there are, if I have one color, red, so it is available in small size also, medium size, large size, XL size. So this is one attribute set. Then
Okay.
orange color, it is also in four sizes. So all those product attribute sets applies to all the product options. So it applies to t-shirt as well, shirt, dress, jackets, and any other option which you can think of. So if I go back over here onto my wardrobe, and if when I go and I'll close this and click on save, and now I will add another product onto that. So it is taking a, yeah. So now I will add the product which is, so under wardrobe you will see there are two products which is quantity necklace. Okay, bags it is not showing because I didn't create the price for that. I think I need to refresh. It might work. Showing the previous entries. Okay, so now it is showing all of the thing. So you'll see it shows t-shirt, and then you will see a drop down over here.
Yeah.
So in the previous ones, you will not see the drop down. So I'll show it to you when we add it the other products as well. So if I choose on t-shirt, it says configure. Okay, so it is. Now if I go, when I select this drop down, I can choose the color. So this is my global one. I can choose the color for necklace also. It will, so once we have a global and inline, it will show for all the products which are there under the same option. So even if probably the color or size, if I pick up the size over here as well, it might not be in like the necklace will not need a, maybe it needs a color but does not need a size. So we need to place our products in a way that we should not be asking for irrelevant information for a product. So this is what it is. And then if we have a bag as well, so we have a color for bag which we can choose. Now if I say click on save, looks like okay. So we need to configure it. So we cannot miss out on the products. Some of the options require for the everything. So it's what some or all options require further look for configuration icon next to, no, I don't, does not require. This product has no options and configurations. To add this product, add option or change not to be type not to be required. Okay. what I have selected over here. It is it is not required. Why it is coming? If I don't choose it, then what happens? Okay. Now if I add another product wherein I have the inline, so you will see that it will not be able to find a drop down against the product name which we were able to see when we select the when we have global attributes in place. So this is how
Okay.
my inline will look. So it does not has any drop down to select. So inline will have a drop down under the product name. Sorry, global will have it under the product name. Inline will be parallel to the code lines. If I have a attribute which applies to all the products under
Okay.
the particular feature, I can put it over here under the feature. If my attribute applies to all the products irrespective of the feature, I can put it over here. So this is how
Yeah.
like we design in a way that it brings up a like good user experience. So this, so over here what I my user is buying, it is buying a watch with a 1 dial inch square shape with a strap for
Rubber
rubber
watch
band
band and yellow color.
in yellow color, and this is like charging option, so this will ignore it for the moment,
Okay.
and then we click on save. So this is how it will look like. So this is all for attributes which we have over here.
Yeah. Got it.
So what you can practice is you can go to, thank you, bye, thanks for attending the session, bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank